understand is that your hormone health and your fertility is built on your habits, routines, and rituals. Hello, and welcome back to the Spring to Life podcast. I'm Caitlin, your host / hormone health coach, fertility awareness educator, Pilates instructor, and creator of the Spring to Life method. My goal is to promote feminine body independence and share stories of female resiliency to help you love your body more and unleash your inner superpower, your period. First off, I just want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much as an audience, and your support means so much to me. So if you're not already following the show, make sure you head to whatever podcast platform you use and click that little check mark so you're following the show. If you feel so inclined to leave a review, that helps other women find the show and spread the good word about hormone health and the magic of our menstrual cycles. So this week, I'm back after a little bit of a hiatus. We had the July 4th holiday, and I've really been just in it creating content for my new program, Get Synced, which is really centered around the hot girl hormone habits that I have been sharing both on Instagram, and I did a couple podcast episodes previously surrounding this, and those were actually some of my most popular episodes. So I wanted to do a follow-up and give you an idea of how this all plays into this program that I am launching today. The first thing that I want you to really understand is that your hormone health and your fertility is built on your habits, routines, and rituals. And whether you want to conceive, whether you want to have children, whether you want to get pregnant or not, your fertility is inextricably intertwined with your overall health. So it's not really something that you can separate yourself from. And so our habits are really our routines and our rituals. That is really what is the foundation for our hormone health. And under pressure, we always go back to our habits. So if you have unhealthy habits or just habits that are not necessarily supportive of your hormone health, that's what you're going to revert to when times get tough, when you're under a lot of stress, when you're under a lot of pressure, when your attention is maybe more focused elsewhere in your life. So what I wanted to do in this program is help you build a healthy foundation for your habits, routines, and rituals so that your baseline is hormone health, so that you can feel good all of the time. What I mentioned there is stress. When things get stressful, when things are getting chaotic, when you're under pressure, when your stress hormones take over, they are sabotaging your health. Now, we have stress hormones like cortisol for a reason. They're there for those acute situations when you need to survive. And, in modern day times, that looks a little different than it did when we were running from tigers, fighting for our life, fighting for food to survive. We have so many modern conveniences that now our stress really comes from technology and work and like interpersonal relationships and things like that. When we get so used to that, something that happens is that your nervous system tends to choose that familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. And I'm stealing this from a soundbite on Instagram, but it's really so true. And it goes back to you are going back to your habits when you're under pressure. Your nervous system will choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. The good news is that the solutions are simple, like almost unbelievably so. But the culmination of implementing these simple habits in your life is incredibly powerful. They're simple, but powerful. So what I've done is design this 3-month program to really set you up with the foundation for a healthy life. That's really what my brand is built on, the Spring to Life method. It's a lifestyle. It's not a fad diet. It's not a quick fix. This is something that you are committing to for life because it makes you feel good. And I think that that's something that we have to wrestle with a little bit. Sometimes we have these habits that are fun or that make us feel good in the short term or are just really familiar, but they're maybe not serving us, or maybe they served us at one point, but they're not serving us anymore. So what I want to help you do is change your entire life and your health in a year or less. This is a 3-month program. We're starting with these 3 months. You have to be in a place to be ready for this transformation, though. You have to be ready to love yourself enough to know that you deserve more, to know that you deserve health. Be brave enough to demand more, and be disciplined enough to actually work for more. And this is where I can help, because this is where the program comes in. This is where accountability comes in. So let's talk about who this program is for. Honestly, any woman that is interested in learning more about her hormones and connecting with the rhythm of her menstrual cycle is going to benefit from this program. But to get into more specifics, if you're somebody that's ready to transition off of hormonal birth control, if you're ready to prepare your body to conceive, and those things are not tied together. You can transition off of hormonal birth control, but not want to have a baby. And I have ways to support you there with my cycle charting program as well. So if you want to transition off of hormonal contraceptives, if you want to prepare your body to conceive, if perhaps you want to learn how to chart your cycle and use your natural cycle as a form of birth control. If you want to regulate your cycle to 24 to 36 days, maybe right now you're experiencing a really short cycle or a really long cycle, that can be regulated into that normal window of 24 to 36 days. Same thing goes for your period. If you want to regulate that bleed to 3 to 5 days with only 1 to 2 days of heavy to medium bleeding, that is possible. You don't have to suffer with these symptoms for the rest of your life. If you want to eliminate PMS, if you want to heal your gut and your relationship with food, if you want to work towards your ideal weight, if you want to see real results from low impact movement like Pilates, if you want to manage your stress and heal your body from burnout, that's where those stress hormones come in. Or like I said, if you just want to get more in touch with your natural rhythm, this program is going to serve you so well. And I'm so excited to be welcoming the first round of ladies into this program. So over these 3 months together, your relationship with your body, your hormones, your period, exercise, and food is going to change dramatically. It is time to stop battling your body image, yo-yo dieting, begrudging your hormones, and letting stress rule your life. With this program, I'm going to help you unlock the biological blueprint that is within you that holds the key to your ideal weight, regular and pain-free periods, and just that glow from the inside out. And it really just comes down to tuning into your menstrual cycle. The thing that you have been conditioned to dread, to be ashamed of, and to avoid when possible is not only a blueprint for your health, it's your 5th vital sign. Like I said, your health is inextricably intertwined with your menstrual cycle. So the sooner that you prioritize that, the sooner you're going to see the results and achieve the goals that you have set for yourself in other areas of your life and other areas of your health. And a healthy menstrual cycle depends on healthy hormones. Healthy hormones are sustained through habits. So that is where these hot girl hormone habits come into play. So when you join the program, enrollment opens today, program launches on Monday, and it's rolling enrollment thereafter. So you enroll and the program starts the following Monday. During the first month of the program, we're going to give your daily habits a makeover in the Hot Girl Hormone Challenge, from your morning routine to stress management, nutrition to exercise, self-care to endocrine disruptor exposure, and everything in between. You might be surprised by the difference some of these small habits can make. In that first month, you're also going to build a solid foundation for your Pilates practice in the Master the Mat Challenge that will teach you the principles of Pilates while helping to lower stress hormones, deepen your mind-body connection, and improve your strength and flexibility. Pilates is such a great movement, especially for women who are trying to balance their hormones, because you are getting a full body workout every time you're on the mat, but you're also tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system, getting that deep belly breathing going and helping to lower stress hormones, which when we're doing high intensity exercise, your stress hormones are being triggered. So if you're working out intensely all the time, but you still feel puffy and inflamed, it could be because you're triggering a stress response and your body is just holding on for dear life, holding on to everything it possibly can to help you survive because it doesn't know any better. It's, primal. So that's where that Pilates really comes in. So once you finish those 2 challenges during the first month, we'll go into the second month working together. We're going to cycle sync your exercise to meet your goals. So depending on the frequency you want to work out and what your fitness goals are, I'm going to help you. I'm going to program your Pilates practice phase specific to your menstrual cycle. So you'll have started to track your cycle during the first month, and then we're going to be able to communicate on where you're at, which phase you're in, and I will help you to choose the appropriate intensity of exercise because I do offer 3 different intensities of Pilates to meet the needs of the different phases of your cycle. So it's not just the same baseline all the time, even though I do think that that is beneficial. If you just want to stick with plain old traditional Pilates, it is excellent, but there are so many benefits to incorporating weights for bone strength and building muscle and endurance, and then scaling it back when you're in your late luteal phase and your menstrual phase, doing more restorative movement and resting. So we'll cycle sync your Pilates. You'll get access to the on-demand library of phase-specific Pilates flows, as well as cycle syncing activities to help you deepen your understanding of your cycle. So this goes into your nutrition, your social life, your work life, your fertility. You're going to begin to get a deeper understanding of how your hormones change so much throughout the cycle and how it affects your focus, your energy, your wants and needs. It's really all so intertwined. And then I'll also be available for individual nutrition and supplement recommendations to address your individual symptoms if you still have anything left over following that first month of the Hot Girl Hormone Habit Challenge. As we move into the third month and beyond, you will continue to have access to me for accountability when it comes to your habits and your goals, as well as that on-demand library of recipes, resources, and phase-specific Pilates flows. So we'll continue to work hand in hand to really hone in on what works for you and what is supportive for your health and your goals. And this all takes place within the Spring to Life Method app. You get access as soon as you enroll. There are daily tasks that will pop up at the top when you open. It has a step tracker if you want to have more accountability when it comes to your macros. If you're really wanting to understand how much protein you need throughout the day, there is a food journal. We also have community forums. And then of course there is the DM capability. You literally have access to your hormone health coach and Pilates instructor in the palm of your hand, in your pocket at all times. So I want to work with you in order to help you achieve your goals. So this is kind of a hybrid program of self-guided challenges and one-on-one accountability. I'm able to set individual habits for you that pertain to your goals. And we're going to work together. And over 3 months, this transformation it's going to be this slow and steady transformation that at the end of 3 months, you're going to feel like a whole new person. And I'm so excited to welcome this first round of ladies into the program. And right now, because it is the first round, I'm running it as a beta, I'm offering at 50% off. So after this first round, the price is going to go up to $91 a month for that 3-month period. But right now, it is $45 a month for 3 months. And you do have the option to continue at that price if you want to stay in the program. If you want to keep the accountability of having me in your pocket, basically, you can continue at that rate. And for the next 9 ladies that enroll, I'm also sending you a special welcome package that includes a Spring to Life Method sweatshirt and some of my other favorite goodies that are really going to integrate well with the habits that you will be starting to integrate into your daily life. I think I was really talking fast because I'm so excited about this program. But just to kind of recap, it's 3 months to get synced. In the first month, you are going to feel a difference. In the second month, you are going to see a difference. And in the third month, you're going to feel like a whole new you with all of these new habits, routines, and rituals employed. And you're going to have a healthier baseline to return to when times get tough, when you're under stress, when you're under pressure. It's really going to equip you with the tools that you need to maintain your health in the long term. And that is something that I keep saying. Hormone health and fertility is a long game. This is not a quick fix. It's not a fad. This is how you live sustainably to, just embrace your hormones, embrace your natural rhythm, and ultimately do less and achieve more when it comes to your health and your fitness and your energy. So if you're feeling like this is something that you're interested in, if maybe it's like a full body, yes, I need this in my life, then the link to enroll is in the show notes. You can also find it on my Instagram. I'm at Spring to Life Method. I cannot wait to welcome you into this program and to see the transformation that you feel in the next 3 months and see in the next 3 months, and just to see the spring to life feeling. I hate to just take it back to the brand name, but that's why I named my brand this, because when you really start to embrace your natural rhythm, it's like you're returning to your true self. You're springing back to life. You feel more vibrant than you have in years. So that is what this is all about. Hot Girl Hormone Habit Challenge is how we started off, and I will see you there on Monday. Thank you so much for tuning into the Spring to Life podcast. Check out the show notes for that enrollment link. And if you are really excited about this and you want to go on this journey with me as your guide, and you feel like somebody else in your life could also benefit from this, share it with her. Share this episode, share the enrollment link, send her to my Instagram. I'm at Spring to Life Method, and we'll do it together. The more we can spread the awareness of how our menstrual cycles impact our energy and our lives and our health in a really meaningful way, the more we are going to change the future of how women understand themselves. And that is really at its core my true goal. So please, like I mentioned at the beginning, follow the show, leave a review if you feel so inclined, and share this with a girlfriend, because all women deserve to know their superpower. And if you're joining Get Synced, I will see you on Monday.